Hi friends, this is a nice little area of Taranto, Italy, where I am at the moment. Taranto is a historic city that had a lot of problems during the war, obviously, but it's a decent little place with some natural beauty to it. The beaches are amazing. And well, we have the port here. Got some yachts and stuff like that. I lived in this city for 5 years, believe it or not. Now looking back, I can't believe I lived here for 5 years. It's too small. It's so small. I mean, I have a lot of history with this town. I know a lot of people. But it's definitely a small town and not a lot of action going on. Which in a way, it's kind of my style. I like to be in small towns. I'm going to go through the old part of town, which is called Old Taranto, to get a taste of what it's like. It's pretty rustic, let's say. But at the same time, it has some charm. If you saw some of the apartments here, you'd be pretty shocked. Pretty amazing spaces for not that much money. But yeah, definitely rustic. People stare at you if you're vlogging. I guess it's natural, it's not that common here. This is the old part of Taranto. It used to be a lot of crime here, but they've cleaned it up a lot. And you know, I'm not sure what happened during the pandemic to this area, but well, a lot of my friends here say that the pandemic in this area wasn't that bad. And you were in lockdown for a few weeks, and then that's it. We're very far away from everything here. We're pretty far south. And these little towns didn't get a lot of damage, I guess. Butcher shop. Bar. There's a lot of these little alleyways here in this city. I guess they lead to people's apartments. I'm not going down there. I don't know what's there. There's nothing there. This is a coffee bar. It's like a lot of hip little places like this now here. Another alleyway. There's a lot of little shops and stuff. Little shops have popped up. Tobacco shop. It's a little store, a convenience store. Out of nowhere. Balconies where everybody watches what you're doing. I feel like I'm totally being spied on right now because Everybody's like, whoa, staring at me. Vlogging. It's a very pretty rare thing around here. Up here we have some more restaurants and the little port. There's also a little port here where the fishermen do their thing. People can't believe I'm vlogging. Oh my god. Oh, like they've never seen a phone before. There's still a lot of those around here. I guess they're mostly used in the farms. Scooters are the name of the game here. It's just like in Bali. Although in the wintertime you don't see that many scooters. A little pizza place here. Out of nowhere, there's like a pizza place, you know. This is the port. Okay, we're gonna get a shot at the port there. A lot of fishing vessels. Fishing is huge here. Although I'm not a big fan of some of the recipes of fish raw. I eat sometimes raw fish. I went to a restaurant the other day that had some raw things going on, but didn't eat them. Oysters and stuff like that. Directly didn't eat that stuff. This guy, man, he can't believe it. Oh my god, his phone. Some more alleyways. There's their apartments up there. This is a little coffee shop where they have pastries. Frankly, these pastries are not healthy. It's just, you know, basically, well, pastries. But there's a ton of them here, and a ton of these little shops that people love them. I just can't get into it. So we're continuing on this street, and I'm going to try to get back into the old town. Because the port, well, it's just the port right here. Nothing special. Lots of birds circulating because they want to have the fish. There's a lot of wind over there. They can totally free dive or whatever you call it, glide. They glide over the port. Now let's go back this way. When I lived here, this was not the safest place, so I've still got a little bit of paranoia going on. Now, it's okay. It's from what they tell me. There's a lot of Airbnbs here and shops, a ton more shops. It looks really run down, you know. It looks super run down. I really, you know, don't recognize the city so much anymore. It looks really run down. Of course, there's areas in the city where there's luxury houses and stuff like that. This is not the area. This is downtown. Got a soccer field right here, so you hear the screaming. A very expensive restaurant right there. It's a strange thing about this area. It looks totally run down, but then you run into a super expensive restaurant. It's really hard to explore this city by foot. It's just like too spread out, and there's no like central place kind of to hang. I mean, there is downtown, but even that is kind of spread out. So this is a bridge called Ponte Girevole. When the ships come through here, the bridge opens up, and well, it's for ships, for big ships. They can pass under the bridge. They put gates because apparently people were jumping it. This is a very famous touristic area here, where the tower, they call this the tower. It used to be for military purposes. And that's the bridge we just went over. It's a pretty historic place and very controversial during World War II, this whole area. There's a really nice, expensive coffee shop right there. I have to stop drinking coffee. I drank way too much already, and I really have to stop. So I'm taking a break from coffee. It's really hard too, because every 5 minutes somebody invites you to coffee. Boy, it's chilly today. I don't know if you guys notice, I'm wearing a full-on jacket and sweater. In the summertime, this place is tropical heat, as you could imagine. So I'm just going to take you to one final spot here, the famous statue in Taranto here. This statue is like the landmark of Taranto. Everybody knows it. So yeah, it's not a big deal, but for Taranto, it is what it is. So I'm now heading into the shopping area of the city. It's just a little shopping area, no big deal. Kind of like an outdoor mall type of thing. But this is where everybody comes to walk around, and in the summertime it's of course completely packed. Now it's going to be empty pretty much. Even my lips are kind of frozen. I can't talk properly. But here's, get an idea of what's going on. But characters like that one guy that just went by, that's another reason I don't recognize the city. There's a lot of people that have immigrated here that are suspect in quality. And so, man, it makes me sad a little bit, because the situation worldwide. I mean, I don't know why they want to come to Italy, because Italy's pretty down in the dumps economically. But yeah, that's how it goes. We did quite a few concerts here in the summertime in this open area here, and it was pretty nice. when the heat is on, it's a beautiful place. Everybody's sitting around and watching the music, listening to the music. It's pretty nice. There's Zara over there, clothing store. Lots of restaurants and coffee shops. Jewelry shop. Yeah. It's the shopping area of the city, pretty much. And there's still people walking around. I mean, on Saturday night, Friday night, people come here to cruise. Pretty empty right now, which is fine with me. And I'm probably going to get to that rotunda over there and head back because it's getting late and the sun goes down pretty early here. It gets really cold. So we'll head over to this rotunda. Seagulls are attacking the ice cream eating people. A lot of memories here, bad and good memories. After 5 years, lots of stuff happened here. And frankly, I'm not enamored with the place anymore like I was. I guess things change. Things change you. Cities change. Countries change. I was just talking about this with a student of mine. And he said, and all I want to do is, be like a session drummer, and play in New York or whatever. And I was like, man, those days are over, bro. Those days are over. Times have changed. You really have to open your eyes and see what's going on. And that's what happens all over the world. Times have definitely changed. We're approaching the rotunda here. Well, here we are. Like I said, in the summertime, this is filled with kids hanging around, also doing some skateboard stuff maybe, which is not allowed, but they do it. And yeah, right now it's winter, so not much going on. There's some little scooters, which I think I'm gonna grab on the way back. Let's see if we can do it. These are everywhere in the city now. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little walk through Taranto, city where I'm based at the moment. And stay tuned for more coming your way. Some people have a habit of staring. I can't believe it. It's getting dark, so I'm heading back. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Hi friends, I'm here to tell you about an exciting new program I have on my lesson site. It's called the Elite Program. In this program, you're going to be working with me very, very closely while I guide you through the entire site. The Elite Program, why do I call it that? Because I'm searching for the most dedicated people to study this material. If you want to be a professional drummer, you're going to have to change your life. You're going to have to put drums ahead of everything. And I'm here to make sure that that decision is something that's going to benefit your life in the most positive way it can. Some websites have guest artists that come in and show you some stuff for about an hour and then they leave and you never hear from them again. You're stuck with the guys on the site that may or may not have much experience at all. In this program, you're going to be working with me directly, 3 hours a day for an entire week online, okay? We're going to be having conference online, video conference, 3 hours a day for a week. In this week, I'm going to guide you through everything, prepare you. I'm going to watch you play. I'm going to watch you practice. We're going to work together on things in the moment, okay, which is very important. Now, why the price, you may ask? Well, an online video session with me usually costs $270 for 2 hours. A private lesson with me in New York costs $100 an hour. A lot of guys charge a lot more than $100, maybe $200, $300 an hour. My price is $100 an hour. I think that's fair. So if you take that many hours with me, okay, 7 times 3, that's 21, that's $2,100. The price of the course is $1,900. So you're already saving $400 by doing it this way. $400 savings. Plus, you have the full year membership to the site with email support, Skype support, and everything else. This unique study situation has been brought about by the technology we enjoy today. Before, you would have had to travel to New York, hang out with me, come to my house, you know, have all those expenses of going to New York, which many guys have done. But now we can do things in a much more, let's say, efficient basis, more economical, and a way that you can be constantly in touch, not only having me in New York there while you're there. Okay, so this is, I think, an amazing opportunity to study. I've taught at some of the best drumming institutions in the world. That's not something that everybody can say. And I have all that knowledge right here waiting for you. If you're serious about your drumming, the lesson site is there. And I'm there as well, ready to make sure you get the most out of the drumming experience and having drums in your life. Okay? I hope you will check out the Elite program. The most innovative curriculum there is comes from having the experience from teaching all over the world, drummers at every level from the highest drumming cultures on the planet. What you're going to need to participate is a way to interact with me online. You need to have a drum set up with your camera, your phone, or whatever. It has to sound halfway decent, and a good Wi-Fi connection so we have uninterrupted streaming. Now, as far as the price goes, if you use PayPal, you can break up the payments. PayPal offers you a variety of ways you can pay. You can use your credit card, and if you don't have access to those things, just write me and we'll figure out a way. But this is a very important program and I think you're gonna love it. It's not a common opportunity to study drums, so I hope you'll take it and make the best of it. All right, folks, see you on the Elite program. Peace.